Fools like them, they suss me out and then they ghost. Girls like me, I like a magnet to a knife. Can like a lighter from the ocean. I send them on the.
Hey everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. In this particular video, you will find all the necessary details that you would need in case you are planning for a Chakrata trip. And in case you see there is something missing, so please point out, comment down in the comment box below, and I will revert back with the details. So you would not have heard about Chakrata quite a lot as compared to Shimla and Manali. This is an offbeat location, and I'm talking about an offbeat location. The reason being, the other hill stations that are like quite famous, they are so crowded nowadays that it does not suit everyone. For me personally, it would be better if I can get some place peaceful to relax and unwind. Chakrata is also suitable for a weekend trip, like a quick weekend trip. It's like a 7 to 8 hours journey from Delhi. People usually go to Kasoli for a quick weekend trip when they don't have like too many days to spend. So Chakrata is also similar in distance. So within 8 hours you'll reach there. There are 2 to 3 routes that you can use to reach Chakrata. One is the one that we are using. So this one is via Delhi, Ghaziabad, Meerut, Muzaffarnagar, Roorkee, and then to Vikas Nagar and Kalsi, and via Sahiya you would reach Chakrata. The other one is through Mussoorie. So from Dehradun you go towards Mussoorie, and from there you can take the road to Chakrata. So if you are going from Delhi, the Mussoorie route might not be preferable because it would take 1 to 2 hours extra, given that there is a lot of traffic is there while you cross Mussoorie. So unless you have a logical stop there or you're coming from that side, you won't want to take the Mussoorie route ideally. And the third option is if you want to go via Karnal or Panipat. So from Delhi you go towards Panipat, Karnal, Kurukshetra, Yamuna Nagar and Bilaspur and Ponta Sahib, and then you can reach Chakrata using that route. So this particular route will take 20 to 30 minutes more than the Meerut Muzaffarnagar route. So in total you have 3 routes. One is through Mussoorie, which is not preferable because it will cost you extra time, and then the 2 other routes, those are comparable, so you can take either one of them. Both of those routes, one is via Meerut and the second one is via Karnal. So both of them will take you to Vikas Nagar, and from there you would go to Kalsi. And so after Vikas Nagar the route is same. We had booked this hotel, Sidus Galaxy, which is there near Virat Khai. So the road for that is a separate turn that you take from Kalsi. So, but normally if you go to Chakrata from Vikas Nagar and Kalsi, there would be this place called Sahiya that will come on the way to Chakrata, and before Sahiya you would find a spot that is like famous for like landslides, and it's like a very raw mountain that they call it. And they were saying if it is raining, so there are 100% chances that there would be landslides there, and there are army checkposts that are set there to check on any accidents, and they sometimes they do barricading there, and there are multiple JCBs that are found there. Even when we came, so we came back through that route. It's a like stretch of 100 or 200 meters at max, so you can check and go, that kind of thing. So you will also see that road that we when we came back we used that road. The Jajrada Pass is the name that the locals have given it. So the Jajrada Pass is the one that you should be aware of. And if it's a rainy day, I would say don't take a chance. And if it's like a normal day, then I think it should be fine. But you should take extra precaution while you're crossing that road. Okay, so the best time to visit Chakrata is between April to June and September to November. And if you're going in winter season, you should carry heavy woolen clothes because the temperature reaches minus 5 degrees Celsius. However, we went in late August. We were thinking the monsoon would be almost over and there would be less rains and less landslides. So it is not at all recommended to go to Chakrata during monsoon season. So even if we went in late August, it was not safe. That we realized later. We have started our journey at like 6 a.m. in the morning from Gurgaon. So because there was less traffic, so we were able to, you know, travel quite a distance in the morning. So by 8:30 in the morning, we had crossed Meerut, and we took a halt. It's between Muzaffarnagar and Meerut. It's a pretty decent place if you want to, stop there for some breakfast or a cup of tea or coffee. So I'll put the location in the description box. It's a hygienic place where you can have a, logical break. And you would also find quite a few decent activities for kids. But yeah, the activities like this you should do before having your breakfast, not after. Now we are starting again and we're gonna cross Saharanpur in some time. So when you cross Saharanpur, there are basically two routes. One that goes from inside the city, where you will find more traffic, and then there is this bypass road, for which you take a right turn. You will see the board and all there. So we took that route. But even that road was a little busy because starting here you would find those roads like the two-way roads. But if you want to stop somewhere for some lunch or something, I would recommend do that before you hit Saharanpur because you would find better options before you hit Saharanpur. So close to Vikas Nagar, you would start seeing those mountains. And if you want to know what is like the total time that you will, travel in mountains to reach Chakrata, so that was a question that was in my mind because I have that problem of mountain sickness. And I think that is a problem that many of us have when you suddenly hit the mountains, when you are going from plains, so it makes you nauseous. So that thing is there. So if I talk about twisty roads, there is like 1.5 hours of that stretch, which is not continuous. So like you would find a stretch of 40 minutes where you would travel in mountains, that is before Kalsi. After which you would find a stretch of normal non-twisty roads, and then you would find a stretch of 1 hour or 1 hour 10 minutes after Kalsi. So if I talk about the time we took, we started at 6 a.m. in the morning and we reached around 2:30 p.m. at the hotel that is near Virat Khai. We did not take long breaks. We just took, I think, 40 to 50 minutes at max. 30 minutes of breakfast break and then one or two times for a quick cup of tea. So within 8.5 hours we were there at the hotel. In case you plan to travel by air, the nearest airport is Dehradun, the Jolly Grant Airport, and the starting ticket fares are around 2400, and it takes approximately 40 minutes for you to land in Dehradun. And if you want to travel by bus, there is not a direct bus between Delhi to Chakrata. You have to first reach Dehradun using any bus from ISBT Delhi, and from there you take a private taxi to Chakrata. So I'm going to tell you our story, our scare story with Virat Khai roads, but in the next video because this video is already too long. So do not forget to check out the part 2 of the Chakrata series. There will be information about the hotels that we took there and the other accommodation options that you can check out in Chakrata, and also the places to visit in Chakrata. Also, as I said, if I'm missing anything, please point out and give a like if you like the video.